Alright, so Samsung's latest beast, the Galaxy S26 Ultra, has officially landed, and oh boy, it comes with a ton of new features and some pretty huge claims. So today, we're going to cut through all that marketing noise, we'll figure out what's actually a game changer and what might just be, a cool party trick. Let's get right into it. I mean, look at this. Right from the jump, Samsung is calling this the AI phone. That is a bold move. They're basically saying this isn't just another phone. It's a whole new category, a device powered by smarts like we've never seen before. So the big question is, does it actually live up to that massive hype? Well, let's kick things off with the one feature that has everybody talking. And believe it or not, that feature is the screen. Yeah, the display itself. For the very first time, a phone screen isn't just about showing you things, it's also designed to hide them. This is, and I'm not exaggerating, probably the most out there hardware idea we've seen on a major phone in a long time. So what they're calling this is the world's first privacy display on a phone. And you know those clunky stick-on screen protectors that make your screen all dim and weird? Yeah, forget about those. This is built right in. It's a privacy shield you can literally turn on or off with just a tap. So how in the world does this even work? It's actually pretty clever. Think of it like this. Your screen has two sets of pixels. You've got your normal wide-angle ones that let light spread out so everyone can see, but then when you hit that privacy mode button, it shuts those off and switches to a second set of narrow pixels that just shoot light straight forward right into your eyes. So for that person peeking over your shoulder, the screen just goes dark. It's wild. And as you can imagine, the first reactions from tech reviewers were just wow. People were floored. It's one of those features that looks absolutely insane in a demo. You can control exactly who sees what, even for specific apps or just little notification pop-ups. It really does feel like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Okay, but here comes the reality check. That magic trick definitely has a cost. When you're in privacy mode, you're using fewer pixels, right? So the screen gets dimmer and things just don't look as sharp. That kind of makes sense. But what's really surprising is that some reviewers are saying that even when the feature is completely off, the regular viewing angles are actually worse than last year's phone. That's a pretty big trade-off. All right, enough about the screen for a minute. Let's switch gears and talk cameras. Now this year, it's not the usual story of, hey, look, we added more megapixels, or we crammed in another lens. No. Instead, Samsung really focused on making the camera system smarter, more capable, especially when it gets dark. And the single biggest hardware change is this right here, the aperture on the main camera. It's gone from f1.7 to f1.4. Now, if you're not a big camera person, all you need to know is that with aperture, a smaller number is actually a bigger deal. It literally means the hole that lets light into the camera sensor is physically larger.
So what does that actually mean for your photos? Well, this number says it all. It lets in 47% more light. That's not a small bump, that is a huge leap. And it's the absolute key to getting those brighter, clearer, much more detailed shots when you're out at night.
But the smarts aren't just in the hardware. Samsung's also been cooking up some new software tricks. Hidden inside their video stabilization mode, there's a new feature they're calling horizontal lock. And let me tell you, this is way more than just fixing a bit of shaky video. When you flip this on, wow. The effect is just bizarre in a good way. Like this quote says, it feels like magic. You can literally turn the phone sideways, upside down, whatever you want, and the horizon in your video just stays perfectly, totally level. It basically turns your phone into a professional gimbal, but with zero extra gear. It's just an insanely powerful tool for getting super smooth video.
Okay, let's get to the main event. We started with Samsung's huge claim about this being the AI phone. So, is it? Does it earn that title? Well, they've absolutely packed this thing with new AI software that's supposed to make really complicated stuff feel super simple. So what if you could edit your photos just by talking to them? Or, typing at them? That's the whole idea behind this new feature called Photo Assist. No more messing around with confusing sliders and tools. You just tell the phone what you want to do in plain English. It's pretty wild. For instance, you could have a photo and just type in a command like add some flowers to the image, and boom! The AI looks at the photo, figures out the lighting and the angle and just generates them right in. It's a seriously powerful creative tool, and the best part is it's built right into the regular gallery app you're already using.
All right, next up we have an AI feature that's less about being creative and more about being just incredibly useful. It's called Audio Eraser. And what it does is use AI to find and separate voices from all the annoying background noise in a video. But here's the absolute game changer. It doesn't just work on videos you recorded.
No, seriously, think about this. You could be watching something on YouTube, a movie on Netflix, even scrolling through Instagram. And if the audio is messy with background noise, you can just tap a button and erase it instantly. This makes it an amazing tool for literally any video you watch on your phone, not just your own.
So, okay, we've looked at this crazy new display, the smarter cameras, and these powerful AI features. So what's the final verdict here? Let's pull it all together. So here's what it all boils down to. That privacy display, it's genuinely innovative and feels like the future, but it comes with some real downsides to the screen quality. The cameras, they got some really smart upgrades that actually matter, especially for low light and super stable video. And the AI stuff, it's a mix of, wow, that's useful, like audio eraser, and wow, that's cool, like photo assist. All in all, it feels like a really solid update that's kind of defined by that one wild display feature. And that brings us right back to where we started. Is the S26 Ultra a truly revolutionary AI leap forward? Or is it more of a collection of incredibly clever, really impressive tricks? What do you think? That's the question I want to leave you with. Thanks so much for tuning in.